Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. The way the narcissist involved in your life might vocalize about your character, maybe not to your face, but what they may say to others. They may say to their close-knit flying monkey circles that you're gullible, that you're naive, that you're easy to manipulate, things of that nature, right? And I'm not trying to trigger anyone here, but to some extent, at the time when you were involved with this narcissist involved in your life, you did believe that they were on the same page as you. You did believe that they had good intentions for you. You wasn't aware of the mask. This was all prior to your awakening. But you see, going back to the duration of when you was involved with them, there were certain traits that you had about yourself that used to make the narcissist that was involved in your life jealous, resentful, envious. You see, you're gifted. You're highly favored. You are highly intuitive. You are a bright, shining light. Now, your light might be slightly dim now. You might be going through a hard time. You might be going through pain. But let me tell you, your character, the person that you are, the individual that you are, I call you as a collective, a group of empaths and chosen ones, but you as an individual are unique. There's never going to be another you. There never has been another you. And for as long as time goes on, there will never, ever be another you, right? And the way that the empath, even if you're more introverted, the way that you do handle one-to-one interactions with people, the way that you're able to actually care and feel and actually relate with other individuals. The narcissist involved in your life used to watch you out the corner of their eye during your interactions with people. You could have been at an event, you could have been at a family gathering, you could have been in the workplace, wherever it took place, right? They would watch you out the corner of their eye, and they saw this gift that you have in you, right? And like I said, they may have summed it up as you're gullible, naive, easily manipulated, whatever, right? We know that's bullshit, right? We know that's bullshit. They were jealous of you. They were so jealous of your gifts. And the reason why they were jealous of your gifts and they wish they had your gifts is because in their deluded, deranged minds, they realized that if they had what you had without the empathy, they would be a lot more dangerous. There would be a lot more, they would have more ability in manipulating, in deceiving. If they had your gifts without the empathy, I'll say that again. If they had your gifts without the empathy, even though that it's not possible, but they were jealous of what you had. They used to see you. You got to realize these fake snakes, right? They operate day in and day out. They'll sit there and smile in people's faces, smiling. Oh, yeah. Smiling away, talking away. And really they're a complete phony beneath the mask. Imagine how dead they actually feel about themselves, to have to actually talk to people day in and day out and engage in conversations and not be your authentic, true self. That's what they hated about you, the fact that you could be authentic and still be loved for who you are. You could still be appreciated for who you are. They may not have appreciated you. The narcissist that was involved in your life might not have appreciated you. But I'm sure that some people have appreciated you and shown you your flowers and given you your flowers and your props and paid their dues towards you for the character that you have and the ability to judge well. And that's even grown more now, the ability to judge well. But, the person that you are, the loving, authentic empath that you are, they were jealous of this. They were so resentful, bitter, twisted. They won't admit this to you. They won't admit this to you. That's why I said to you, they will summarize it as you're gullible, naive, easy to manipulate. But that's not the case, you know? Even though they were able to manipulate you, even though they were able to deceive you, that didn't make you less of a person. It makes them less of a person. Anyone that goes around trying to deceive another soul, trying to manipulate another soul, has real issues within them. And all of the blessing, this is why, if you are in a place of hurt, you are in a place of pain, right? Just realize you've got so many gifts, right? A lot of you are very talented, you know. You may have been kept in the dark about your talents and about your gifts, and you could have been in a romantic relationship, for example, with this narcissist involved in your life for a long period of time, and you don't realize the gifts you behold, or you don't realize the talents you have within. Or this could have been, you could have been born in a dysfunctional family unit and you didn't realize you were kept in the dark, and you didn't realize the gifts and the talents you had because of being born in this dysfunctional family unit. However it was for you, you know, this could have been a long time with a group of friends and you were kept in the dark there, and no one really made you aware of the gift that you behold, the treasure that you are. Or if this was in the workplace, you know, and it was a narcissist boss or a colleague or an associate that kept you in the dark and didn't let you really know about how much value you have, right? These parasites, whichever angle this is coming from in your life, these parasites are highly jealous and envious of what you have within. Everything takes place within. And they resent the fact that you have these gifts, right? So the thing is, now you've been through the experience with this narcissist involved in your life, don't let it strip away the essence of who you are. This new version who you're going to emerge to be through the healing journey, which will take place. Don't let it strip you bare of your true essence. Let me say that again. As you go through the healing journey, don't let your essence be stripped bare. The essence of who you are. It won't. But try, if you take this point in mind, the early days, the early months, the early years even, if you're still in the fog, you know, you completely lose yourself. So that's why if you come across these videos at the right time, or you come across videos alike at the right time, it can be very beneficial for you if you take on board the information I'm sharing, right? Don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself, because you are everything and more, and you was everything and more, right? And they hated the fact of who you are. A lot of discards, reverse discards, a lot of these character defining attributes that you have about yourself actually inflicted narcissistic injuries on the narcissist involved in your life. It actually caused them severe pain, hurt, upset, torment, because they were jealous. You used to eat away at them just by you being your authentic true self. You see, so that's why, like, they put all this effort and energy into deceiving you, into manipulating you, into gaslighting you, into putting you through devaluation. They put all this effort into doing that, and it's really like a war against your authentic true self. You know, they want to change you, they want to make you into something you're not, they want complete control over you, and you being your authentic self, just you being your authentic empath self, drives them nuts, drives them insane. They hate it. They hated it, you know. At an event or a social gathering, when you was around, and they saw the way you interact, they saw the way you relate with people, they saw the way that you can really feel people's heart. They wish they had that ability. They wish they had that ability, because they don't. They don't have the gifts that you have. You know, your empathy is like a superpower. It really is. It might sound cliche, but it really is like a superpower. So don't let no one ever tell you that it's a curse, or, you know, it sucks to be an empath, or it's, you know, don't let anyone tell you that, because you having that ability to feel others' pain, to be with people in the moment, to really be a shoulder to lean on for people who are deserving of it, is a great attribute to have. You know, you should be treasured in all of your types of relationships that you're involved in. You should be really treasured for what you have within. But these narcissists, you know, they really wish they had what you had. You know, do you realize if they had what you have without the empathy? Because if they had the empathy, they wouldn't be a narcissist. If they had a tad bit of your empathy, they wouldn't be a narcissist, right? But if they were able to obtain your skills, your abilities, and still maintain their narcissist mindset, they'd be completely dangerous. A lot more dangerous, a lot more deceiving, a lot more able to manipulate. They'll be a lot more dangerous. And they know that. They know that. So, you see, they're always second guessing everything. They struggle with trust. You might struggle with trust now. After being involved with this narcissist in your life, you might struggle with trust. But they struggled with trust the whole time. They second guess everything, right? They don't trust anyone. They don't even trust themselves, right? They don't trust anyone. So when they used to see you in these interactions, relating with people and stuff like that, their mind was running wild, you know. Their mind was running wild, thinking, trying to work someone out to see if they're being a phony. They was doing this, they was doing that. You was just in the moment, having a conversation, conversing with someone, being true, being authentic, and maybe the other person you was interacting with was authentic and true, and that irritated them. Seeing you relate with other individuals like the way you do, you know, it's a very special gift that you have. So like I said, don't let this experience that you've gone through, this narcissist involved in your life, now you're going on the healing journey, now you're going to become a new version of yourself. Don't lose that essence about yourself that you have, you know. Not to say, you know, have your discernment switched on. You will be somewhat different. You will be somewhat different in the future. After experiencing narcissistic abuse, you will be somewhat different. But that's okay. But keep the essence about you. Keep the essence about who you are within, you know. Some people don't realize this for a long time. Some people won't realize this for a long, long time. Years could pass before they realize that they actually lost a part of their essence of who they were, you know. But when you realize that you did lose a part of you, because you do lose part of yourself. You lose part of yourself. It's actually like shedding, you know, it's like shedding your skin. You know, like how a snake sheds its skin. Some vital parts of you can be lost through the shedding process. Through the emerging of the new version 2.0, you know, you can become quite dark. You can become quite dark. You can be a bit more mean, you see. So try not that you're going to become a dark empath or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying some of the essence and the innocence about you can be lost. So try to keep hold of that, of who you are. Remember the times, the way that you did interact with people. Yes, now your discernment will be switched on. You can have a bit of a back off a bit approach. You don't need to be so involved. Bit of a standoffish approach, maybe, if you're engaging with people. but fundamentally still have that essence there, that care there, that love there, that pureness there within you, you know? Because the thing is like I said, some people lose this over many years, and it takes some years to pass before the victim, the chosen one, the empath, realizes that going through all of the abuse that they went through, going through the smear campaigns, the devaluation, going through all of that, emerging victorious and going through the healing journey, they rise up darker. You see, they rise up slightly darker. And just try to keep hold of your essence, the essence of who you are, you know, before you even knew this narcissist that was involved in your life, the essence that you had from when you were a child. You see, this has been going on since you was in school, you know. There was something different about you from day one. There was something different about you. Family members would have seen it. Friends would have seen it. You know, they may not have brought it to your attention. You were just blissfully going through life. You didn't realize. You thought people were on the same page as you. You thought people thought like you. You thought people had good intentions like you. You see? And now you've discovered that a lot of people don't have good intentions for you. A lot of people aren't on the same page. It can make you have more of a dark approach to characters that you encounter. You see? But realistically, I'm not saying that you offer your face, because they say whether you believe this is mythology or law or whatever, I'm not. It's just an example where Jesus said offer your face. You can't keep offering your face because you can't keep getting slapped, right? But you can return with kindness, you see. If you discover someone has an agenda, someone has a motive, someone's not being true, someone's not being authentic, you can politely decline an invite to an event, or you can politely phase it out with someone that you no longer want to be in interaction with. You don't have to do it in an abrupt, chaotic fashion, you see. That's what I'm talking about, the essence about you. Keep that good nature that you have within with you. Don't let this experience, this happen with this narcissist involved in your life, make you lose who you always was, right? But this essence that you have, this is what they tried to change. This is what they wish they had. This is what they tried. This is what they used to mirror you on. They used to mirror you on the attributes that you had, that they wanted to take from you. They wanted to take these things from you, but they couldn't, you know. If you was a fly on a wall and you saw them in interactions with other new supplies or flying monkeys or whatever, you'd see that they're trying to use some of your character traits in their new situationships. They would do this, whether it's friendships, family members, colleagues, romantic partners, associates. They'll use parts of your character that they learned. They learned certain behaviors from you that they can act, but it's just a performance. It's not authentic. It's not real. It's not genuine, right? And they'll put on this performance. But really, someone who's got a bit of discernment, someone who's switched on, will realize this person is a phony, right? They'll realize this person is a phony. So fundamentally, what you've got to realize is this narcissist that is involved in your life wished they had the gifts that you had. They really wish they had the gifts you have, right? So now you've gone through the experience. Just remember what I said about don't lose your essence of who you are. Some individuals, victims of narcissistic abuse, will actually lose their essence of who they are. And it may take them years before they find their essence again. It's going to happen. It will come back to you. So if you've been out of it for some years now or some months or whatnot, the quicker that you realize that the narcissist makes you lose your essence of who you are, is the quicker it's going to help you in healing and rebuilding yourself to become this and emerge victorious as this new version 2.0 with the essence about you, the same essence that you had from day one, you know? So anyway, if you'd like to know about why the narcissist desires you more, click this video here. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.